Hello, everyone. This is Bernie Strom, and welcome to my YouTube channel for a sort of a unique event. I usually do baseball. Every now and again, I do football, but mostly baseball. But we've been fooling around in the Field of Dreams leagues with Action PC Golf, and it just got me interested. So I decided to try a broadcast with Action PC Golf, and I didn't really want to do a tournament. So I remember when I was a kid watching all these Shell's Wonderful World of Golf programs, and I decided to look up one or two and let's recreate it. Today's recreation is between Ben Hogan and Sam Snead. The match took place in 1965 in Houston. Let me read you a little bit about it to give you a little background. I don't know how many people are familiar with Sam Snead and Ben Hogan, although they know that you know the names. I don't know if you're familiar with the players, so let me just give you a little background. The 1965 matchup between Ben Hogan and Sam Snead on Shell's Wonderful World of Golf, as David Lando checks in, was a rare and historic television event that brought together two of golf's most iconic legends in a head-to-head exhibition at the Houston Country Club. Both men were well past their competitive primes. Hogan was 52, Snead 53. But the match showcased their enduring skills and contrasting styles. Hogan, known for his meticulous ball striking and stoic demeanor, displayed precision and control, while Snead, with his trademark fluid swing and easygoing manner, brought power and finesse. The match was played in a relaxed conversational atmosphere, emphasizing sportsmanship and mutual respect. In the end, Snead edged out Hogan by 2 strokes, winning by a score of 72-74. While not a tour event, the match is remembered fondly by golf fans as a rare opportunity to see two of the game's greatest players compete in a friendly but spirited setting. And that's what ChatGPT says in their synopsis of this particular match. On my advertisement and face page, I have put a link into the TV broadcast. And if you don't have access to my Facebook page for that link, or Discord with Field of Dreams, you can just Google this match on YouTube, and it's on there several times. It's a fun 45-minute watch if you want to see two of the greatest players in the game. Well, let's set it up. We're going to do a casual round with the all-time greats, Ben Hogan. Whoops. That wouldn't be interesting at all. Ooh. Ben Hogan, controlled by the computer, and Sam Snead. You certainly don't want to see me control them, so we're going to let the computer control them, so we'll have a fun match to watch. There we go. Now, we don't have the Houston Country Club for some reason. I don't know why that is, but I found another Houston course on the Action PC forums that is free to anybody who wants to download it. It's called Memorial Park. It's a brand new course, and we're going to play there. It's currently home of the PGA Tour's Houston Open, and I played it a couple of times since I downloaded it. It's a fun course. So let's tee off. Let me move this out of the way a little bit, and let's tee off with Ben Hogan and Sam Snead. And there's Ben Hogan's drive. It's going to be in the fairway. This can play automatically. I am not playing it automatically. I hope I've set it up right. I may have to change it. But Sam Snead is also in the fairway. I think I might need some adjustments here, but let's find out. Nope, everything's going well. Ben Hogan with a beautiful approach. Sam Snead's second shot on the par 4, 522 opening hole. Safely on the green. Here we go. Snead putting. And it's going to be close, but he'll have a tap in for his par. Hogan's approach. Very similar. And both players par hole number 1 off to hole number 2. Par 367 yard with a tricky green. This ball's Hogan's going to catch that downslope and roll off the back of the green. Sam Snead. That one looks like a beautiful shot. And it is. Hogan chipping on with his approach. Going to try to close enough, and it's going to be close. Snead for a birdie. Oh, and it just holds up. That was close, but Hogan rolled it around the cup and in. Hole number 3, par 5, 587 yards. Ben Hogan off to the right, just off the fairway. Sam Snead right down the middle. Here in the third hole, par 5, 587. That ball carried 257 yards with a 20-yard roll. Ben Hogan's shot number 2 is in the rough and not able to do much with it. Although he's in the middle of the fairway, that ball only carried 150 yards. Snead is going to attempt, my guess, is going to attempt a shot for the green. And not quite enough power. I'm not sure what he used. I didn't notice. But that went 199. So here we go. Approach shots to the par 5. Hogan to the right, pin eye. Some polite applause. Sam Snead right on the pin almost. And the backspin brings it back. Here we go. Putting will be Ben Hogan. That's going to be, just broke off at the end. Snead's birdie attempt. Another par for Ben Hogan. And after 3 holes, we're tied. Both players, even par. Ben Hogan, par 4, long 490-yard par 4, hole number 4. Hogan puts it in the fairway. 346 yards down the fairway. That was quite a drive. Sam Snead right behind him is going to be off to the right in a little bit of trouble. Snead's going to have to punch it out of there. He was in deep rough. He couldn't do anything else. Ben Hogan with his approach. Looks like it may be pretty damn good to me. And it is. What, 10, 12 feet? What do you think? Sam Snead, shot number 3. He's going to roll onto the green, and he's going to need to sink that long putt to keep pace with Ben Hogan. He's 20 feet away. He's going to putt first. And like the pro he is, he drops in a 20-foot par putt. Hogan for the birdie putt, 12 feet, and it just lips out on the right side. Drops it in for his par, and after 4 holes, we're all even. Both players at par. Let's go to hole number 5. 440-yard par 4. Hogan still with the honors is in the fairway with a good 285-yard drive. Sam Snead right behind him. This one is going to be a little further, I think. 291. Hogan with his approach shot on number 5. Right in the middle of the green, safely. Sam Snead goes for the pin, and it's going to be long. It's going to roll off the back of the green. Let's see, who's further away? Probably Sam Snead. Chips it on. He's going to... Good chip, but it's still a challenging 4-foot putt to save par. Hogan putting for a bird. And he comes up a little short. Will he tap it in? No, he's going to let Snead putt. Perfect. 2 pars. We go to hole number 6. Both players at par. Hogan right down the middle. Comes to a stop 335 yards away from the tee. I can also play this game on using ASG's game, but I enjoy the Action PC game a little better. Although the ASG's golf game is really good also. Sam Snead is going to be off into the right here. He's going to be behind some trees. He might have a shot. That ball traveled 309 yards. He's in deep rough. And he can only do his best to get it out. He got it out, but it's not in the fairway. It will be in the rough. Hogan going for the green safely. And that is a beautiful shot. Safely on as it backspin brings it back towards the pin. Okay, Sam Snead trying to get this close. This is not a good shot. Mishit totally. It looks like Hogan is going to take the lead here unless Snead can put this in the hole. He can't. Ben Hogan with a birdie putt. Safely to tap it in for his par, and he will take over the lead as soon as Snead putts out. What's this? Is going to be a double bogey for Sam Snead. Tapped in by Hogan. Hogan now leads by 2 strokes. And as you remember at the top of the broadcast, Snead won this by 2. So let's see what happens. Par 3, 7th hole, 215 yards. Hogan safely on. Sam Snead is going to be safely on the green also. I was afraid that might be in the trap, but he had enough carry. Snead with a long birdie attempt. And that's a great putt. A couple of feet away, maybe. Ben Hogan. His birdie attempt. Also a good approach. Hogan for his par. Sam Snead also pars. Snead still 2 strokes back at 2 over. Hole number 8, par 5, long one, 625 yards. This is not a hole that you would see in the 1960s. I doubt either one of these guys can reach it in 2. But several players on the current tour could. Bad drive for Sam Snead. He's going to have a couple of good shots to get within par range here. That one was not good. He stays in the rough, deep rough. Ben Hogan safely in the fairway. This next shot coming up for Sam Snead is crucial. He's in the deep rough, and he can't do anything but punch it out into the fairway. That might cost him another stroke here. Hogan to the green, safely right in the middle, pin high to the left. Shot number 4 for Snead on this par 5. Also a good approach. He has a chance of parring this hole with a good putt. Here's Hogan's birdie attempt. And it is going to drop in as he picks up another stroke, goes 1 under par for the round. Snead trying to keep pace. His ball was never had a chance, never was at that hole. Taps it in for his bogey. He is now 4 strokes back of Ben Hogan. Hogan picks up 2 strokes on that hole. Hole number 9, par 3, 182 yards. Hogan safely on. Sam Snead, a little long and to the right. Snead going to chip on. No, Hogan's further away. He's going to putt. Snead chips it up. Both players, tough putts for their pars. Sam Snead misses it and is going to drop another stroke. Hogan puts it in. Snead bogeys it. And we are still 4-stroke difference, I believe. Hogan 1 under par puts the 10th drive in the middle of the fairway in this par 4. Sam Snead is a little off today. It's in the fairway, but to the right. Snead quite a ways back of Hogan. Long par 4, he's going to need a good shot, and he's going to be just on the fringe. Hogan's approach, and this is mishit. But the spin brings it back on the green. Something. Ben Hogan knew this course, something I didn't know. Snead from the fringe. Hogan's birdie putt. Looking good, and it is in. Hogan now 2 under par. Snead puts in the par, but now he falls to 6 strokes behind Hogan. Going to be tough to catch him. Hogan's drive is going to pop into the bunker here on the par 3 11th. Sam Snead, another bad shot. Snead is not playing well today. He's 4 over par. Snead from the deep rough chips it up, rolls it on. He's going to have a tough par putt, save his par and not fall another stroke behind Hogan from the sand. And it's a beauty. Ben Hogan, Sam Snead putts. And he misses his par putt, will fall another stroke behind pars. Hogan puts it in for his par, and Snead taps it in for his bogey. Sam Snead is going to have to do something spectacular as Hogan puts his 12th hole drive just into the rough. Sam Snead with a beautiful drive down the left side. Once again, this is an exhibition match, so nothing on the line except pride. Snead is going to approach. Sam Snead puts it on, although he's going to have a long birdie putt. It's going to be 60 feet or so. Ben Hogan. Will it be over the trap? No, it's going to roll right into the trap. Sam Snead putting from 64 feet. And it's a good one. Hogan from the sand. Right over the cup. He's also going to have a tough par putt. And it just misses. He drops it in for his birdie, falls to within 1. Snead 5 over, puts it in for a par. Still 6 strokes back, going to the 13th hole. Sam Snead has the honor, has something he hasn't had done much today, but he puts it right down the middle. Beautiful drive. Ball carried almost 300 yards. Ben Hogan right behind him. He will stay in the fairway. This par 4 is 406 yards. No traps. It looks fairly easy. Hogan's approach shot. Safely in the middle of the green. Lucky doesn't, well, he's still going to fall off. He didn't get into this area with that arrow. It would have definitely fallen off. Sam Snead's approach right at the stick. And that is a beauty. And look at that, boy. This is a tough green. That one rolls off. So much for being a beauty. Both players are going to have to chip up. Hogan. Good approach within tap-in distance. Here comes Snead. He hit that one a little hard. He's going to have a tough job to put this par putt in. 8-footer for Snead. Here it goes. Good putt. And Hogan taps it in to remain 1 under par. 6 strokes back. 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18 to go. 529 yards. In my day, that was a 5. This is a par 4 here. Actually, in Snead and Hogan's day, it was a par 4 also. Sam Snead annihilates this drive. What a beautiful drive. That ball travels 356 yards. Unbelievable. Hogan, not usually this far back as Snead, will hit an approach shot from the rough. And he will safely put it pin high. And this is going to be better than it looks. He will have a birdie attempt, maybe about 10 feet, 12, if it keeps rolling. It stops 12 feet from the hole. Snead, after that beautiful 356-yard drive, also has a beautiful approach shot. And both players have reasonable birdie attempts. We haven't seen that much today in this replay. Hogan, for a bird, not even close. Snead, right in the center of the hole. Sam Snead birdies his first hole of the day, drops to 4 over. Par putt for the Ben Hogan stays at -1. There's still a 5-stroke deficit with 4 holes to go. Sam Snead, after that beautiful hole, approaches the par 3 155-yard hole. It's a little strong. He's going to have quite the putt coming back for birdie. It will be 50 feet. Ben Hogan, even stronger than Snead. That will come to rest 73 feet away. Hogan will putt first, if you could call a 73-foot putt a putt. Good approach. Sam Snead from 60 feet. A beautiful putt. That's just going to be a tap in. Par for Sam Snead, remains at 4 over. Hogan sinks his for the par 3. We head to 16, 5-stroke Hogan lead. Sam Snead still has the honor in his 576-yard par 5 and safely puts it in the fairway. 285 yards from the from the tee. 277 to go. He could possibly make it, but I don't think so. Hogan also, drive just goes slightly past through the fairway into the rough. He is also about 280 yards away. Sam Snead, did he miss it? No. Hit well. He hit a 7-iron to keep it in the fairway. It was a smart play. Hogan does the same thing. Both players hit 7-irons. This par 5 was going to be approached by both of them from about the same area. Tough pin placement today. Snead rolls a little to the left. He's going to have to scramble for his par. Ben Hogan in the same predicament. He's going to have to scramble for his par. Snead's gonna go first. No, yeah, Snead went first. And you don't get better than that. Hogan, both guys with good shots. Par for Hogan. Par for Snead. We got 2 holes to go in our Shell's Wonderful World of Golf replay of the 1965 television show where they played together in Houston, Texas. We're in Houston, Texas, not the same course, but we're in Houston. Par 4, 17th, 382 yards, a negotiable par 4. As Ben Hogan, it's a perfect drive, center of the fairway. He had a 5-wood off the tee, 283 yards. Ben Hogan, I don't know where that ball went. There it is. It's down the middle. Sam Snead with a beautiful drive. Sam Snead's second shot. And it doesn't get much better than that. Snead with a birdie putt. Hogan. Also a good approach. Snead had a terrible drive, but came back and came over the water. He is putting for his birdie here. And you wouldn't think he would have birdied this hole after that drive, but he did it. Hogan. Also a birdie. He goes to 2 under. They remain separated by 6-7 strokes here in the 18th and final hole in our recreation of the Shell's Wonderful World of Golf. Hogan puts it down the middle. Sam Snead. Also a good drive. As we approach the 18th green, I'd like to thank David Landau for checking in and the few people who watched today. It was fun doing a recreation of these two players at the wonderful world of golf. I may do some more of these and spend a little more time going over the histories of the players, Snead and Hogan. But don't hesitate. Just Google them. 2 of the greatest careers in PGA history. Ben Hogan approaching 18. He's safely on. Sam Snead with his final approach of the day. Snead's a little short and will have to chip up. Ben Hogan, though, is further away, so he putts first, and it's going to be close, but no cigar. Snead will chip up now. Both men sink this putt. They will end with even pars. There is Snead's par. Take a look at his scorecard. He shot a 73. He was 3 over. Hogan gets it in the side door. He shoots a 68, beats Sam Snead by 5 strokes. As this pops up, the scorecard, there it is. Snead, 1, 2, 3 bogeys in the front 9 for 39. Hogan had him by 5 strokes. A very solid front 9. Back 9. 2 birdies and a bogey for Hogan, who was 1 under going back, and the same with Snead. Anyway, there it is here from my studio, the replay of the 1965 matchup between Ben Hogan and Sam Snead using Action PC Golf. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. Greatly appreciated. we will probably do more of these. I enjoyed that. Not bad. I think I'll do that again one of these days. Anyway, we got to close this out here. There we go. Hope everyone has a wonderful Sunday and you enjoy whatever you're doing today. And we'll see you next week on the network here doing my baseball sims, 1948, 72, and 75, along with, hey, maybe I'll do another golf tournament. Have a nice Sunday, everybody.